Game time. Pain time.
Welcome to playoff basketball on 2K Sports. Tonight, a series. You look at the Warriors, they've dominated the series and are now in position to clinch the conference championship in front of their home fans.
Yeah, I mean, it's been a topsy-turvy series. I don't know of anyone who thought they'd sweep, but here they are. If they close this out tonight, they'll go into the finals with a lot of momentum and a lot of rest.
So here's Dallas's starting group. Daniel Gafford is out there with George. Then it's Flagg. Then there's Colin Sexton. And it's Russell in at the one. To the paint. And he jams it home with authority.
Well, if you work the ball inside, it is going to pay dividends.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Head coach Steve Kerr and I got a chance to talk for a bit. I wondered what coach has in store for PG tonight. Hopefully a low-scoring game, coach joked, going on to say, we'll throw some aggressive defenses his way, but we also have to play him well when he's off the ball. It's a tricky assignment, so coach is aware this is going to be a challenge for his team. BA, back to you.
Thank you for that, Allie. Counted from distance.
Well, the numbers don't lie. Paul George has been one of the most accurate three-point shooters of his generation.
Here's Big Dog. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
That is a quality look. You can't do it much better than that.
Pass to Flagg. Gafford with a screen on Butler. Down low. And the dunk by Gafford.
He may give up a little size, but has the bounce to hold his own.
Outside Joe. Here's Big Dog. Using his post moves to get the 2 points. Big Dog's got 6 points.
That's the right pass to make. Beautiful job.
George outside. The three. And Dallas hits again from deep.
Well, it's early, but I love their offensive game plan to this point.
The Warriors have gone 3 of 3 so far from the floor. Pass to Big Dog. And it's Flagg with a rebound.
Well, that's a shot he should make the majority of the time.
Outside for Russell. Here's Gafford. Nice ball movement by Dallas. And the dunk by Gafford.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point. Here's Big Dog. His fourth make in 5 tries. Solid start for him.
They've hit 4 of their first 5 shots. Great execution and attention to detail.
Here's Russell. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they will count the bucket.
Well, at least the D was going for it, but he got to the ball just a moment late.
And Steve Kerr wants a timeout. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. And the Warriors making a switch here. Porzingis has checked in. Here's Big Dog. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Every coach in this league loves assisted baskets. It indicates your offense is flowing the way it's supposed to.
For 3, George. Big Dog pulls it in. Warriors trail by 4. Up and over Russell. And there's Curry on the assist from Butler.
And what a move by Curry. It actually looked like one of his pregame ball handling drills.
And so it's Russell with it. He brings it up for the Mavericks. 1:41 left to play in the first. Here's Gafford. Tipped. Now here's Joe. Checked by Sexton. Inside. Here's Big Dog. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Well, he's just a jack of all trades. In addition to his scoring and defense, Butler is also a solid distributor.
So Jason Kidd decided to call timeout here. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys. Maybe alter some of the game plan. And the Warriors make some changes. changes. Moody's checked in for Butler. Ellis comes in for Joe. And Podziemski subbed in for Stephen Curry. Dallas also making some changes. Washington comes in for George. And it's Marshall in for Russell. Here's Podziemski. And they've been producing at a high level.
No question. They're in a nice rhythm offensively. I just love the ball movement.
1:05 left to play in the first. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, well, Big Dog in their last matchup against the Mavericks was tremendous. He dropped 50 points, and he didn't need a ton of extra possessions to get to that total. And the entire NBA talking about his performance. It was that special. Can he do it again? We'll see, guys.
Okay, Allie, thanks. Impressive ability to carry his team to victory, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., I was really impressed. They wouldn't have won the game if it wasn't for his attacking mindset and will to win.
Well, he really lit it up. Maybe we'll see a repeat performance tonight.
Here's Marshall. And no good. The dry spell continues. Pass to Podziemski to the inside. Big Dog. And he lays it up and in. Big Dog's got 18 points in the game.
That's been the story of their offense so far. Getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Here's Flag. With 1 on the clock. Oh, no good on the last-second attempt there. And so it's the Golden State Warriors with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. Just pounding the painted area. That's helped them build an advantage. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break. And we welcome you back to Game 4, folks. Thanks for joining us. The Warriors. George, he's checked in for Martin. Flag comes in for Marshall. And D'Angelo Russell subbed in for Johnson. We've got Brandon Podziemski. Kristaps Porzingis out there with Butler. Then it's Moody. And it's Big Dog in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the Warriors 5.
They're playing great team basketball. It's good movement and sharp, crisp passing.
Here's Russell. Kicks it to George. Oh, it's stolen by Butler. To the middle. Here's Big Dog. Good, and Butler gets the assist. Butler's got his 5th assist in this one.
They're locked in and focused on making each possession a success.
It's really a team effort out there right now, which is great to see. No one wants to be the weak link.
Russell with the ball. Now guarded by Butler. Russell to pass to George. Washington a screen. Here's Flag outside. It's rebounded by Golden State. And how about this team so far in the playoffs? They've won a staggering 11 games in a row, and there seems to be no end in sight.
Yeah, can they keep this going is the question, right? I mean, so far they have been dominant in this postseason. They are a buzzsaw that no team wants to go up against right now.
Yep, count it. George has got 8 points.
Yeah, rack up another one for Paul George. What a career this guy has had. He's been scoring it at a high level his entire career.
I really don't think there's any way to slow them down. They have the defense scrambling out there.
Well, they've gotten the matchup they want every time up the floor, and they have taken advantage of that.
Russell to pass to George. Pass to Flag. Fires for 3. Porzingis grabs the board.
Well, the defense should consider themselves lucky there because he's not usually one to miss those kinds of looks.
They've been the more poised team tonight, and the score reflects that.
I love their approach tonight. They are hitting at a really high percentage.
Now here's Washington. And there's 1:38 left in the first half. The Warriors lead by 12. Here's Big Dog. Good, and Butler gets the assist. Butler's got his 7th assist here tonight.
Impressive. Their ball movement has been excellent tonight.
Outside Christie. To the inside. Has to flag. This one for three. He hits that one. 2 for 5 now.
Well, the defense is going to try to shut down certain things, but it's impossible to deny everything. That's a skilled play right there.
Here's Big Dog. And that one is stuffed right through.
He's officially taken over this first half, making all the right reads.
Mavericks trail by 13. Russell to pass to Washington. And here's Christie. There's the triple. The rebound by Moody.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now. Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. And so it's Russell with it. He brings it up for the Mavs. Outside Christie. Pass to Washington. Sinks that one after missing his first 2 attempts. Now 1 for 3.
We've all fallen in love with the three-point shot, but that is how the game was designed to be played. Down low, get close, open looks.
Soft touch off the glass. Big Dog's got 34.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Well, they're making something very difficult look simple right now.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors liking their chances, ending the quarter with a 15-point lead. How about the way they've attacked the paint? This throwback approach is paying off. We'll be right back with you shortly.
They've looked weak defensively. If you got any pride, they need to show it soon.
Yeah, they're serving up a buffet and...
Looking at the series breakdown for the Warriors. Thanks as always for watching.
Glad to have you with us as we return to the action here in the Western Conference Finals. The Warriors lead by 15. And on the floor for Jason Kidd as we get into the second half, they've got Daniel Gafford, Colin Sexton out there with D'Angelo Russell. Then it's Flag, and it's George in at the 4. And so it's Dallas with it. Now Russell, down low. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Well, look, he might not quite be the player he once was, but make no mistake about it. Paul George, on any given night, can go out there and take over a game.
That one misses. And he sinks the second.
And you got to give Paul George credit for his mental toughness. There's always lots of chatter out there, but he tunes it out and just focuses on his game.
Some nice ball movement by Dallas. It's deflected. And here's Curry. Inside. Here's Big Dog. Oh, and there's a one-hand jam.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those. Pass to Gafford. The 3 from Russell. It's rebounded by Jimmy Butler. The Warriors lead by 18 to the paint. Here's Big Dog, and it's flushed down. A nice jam.
The all-around game of Butler. He's all about sharing the rock and getting his guys involved.
Outside Sexton. Here's Flag. Outside Russell. There's the 3. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
Coming out stone cold here. Sometimes the break will do that to you. They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
And because of that, this one looks like a bit of a mismatch.
Outside Russell. Here's the pick. Takes a 3. Another miss by Russell. The Warriors have gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to go since the break. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Their offense has been unstoppable, just firing on all cylinders.
Well, you have to love the execution, and you have to love the relentlessness.
Sexton looking around. Pass to George to halt the run. Joe grabs the miss.
Scoreless in their first 5 attempts since halftime. It's getting ugly. And that was just moving the ball quickly. And he's rewarded at the end with a high percentage look.
And they are showing you why it's so important to get up the floor before the defense can set themselves.
Time called here. The Mavericks decide to talk it over. Porzingis is checked in for the Warriors. Podziemski comes in for Joe. Marshall, he's checked in for Dallas. Russell to pass to Gafford. And the foul called on Brandon Podziemski. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. To the inside, kicks it to George. Just 5 on the clock. Over Porzingis.
The defense has given them plenty of trouble here in the second half. They may need to run some new plays.
Here's Big Dog. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a 3-point play. And this is his first trip to the line tonight. There's a minute 47 left to play in the third quarter. George outside. To stop the drought. Kept alive. And he makes it. Gafford's got 6 points.
A stronger defensive presence would have saved them 2 points.
Nothing will drive your coach crazier than what you just saw. Lack of focus, lack of effort.
Everything is dropping for them. Just a terrific third period run.
Well, whatever they talked about at halftime, it's working now.
There's a screen for 3. Sexton leaps for it. It's rebounded by Golden State. Porzingis has got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Big Dog. Uses the glass on the layup. Big Dog's got 53 points.
Deep into the game, you rely on players like him to keep delivering.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
It's George on the wing. Defended by Porzingis. Got a hand on it.
So far this quarter, he's been out of sync and might be pressing right now.
Big Dog. Nice pass. Nice catch. And a resounding dunk.
I really don't think there's any way to slow them down. They have the defense scrambling out there.
Well, they've gotten the matchup they want every time up the floor, and they have taken advantage of that.
8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Now here's Sexton. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. George's shot is good.
And that's why Paul George is such a talented scorer. He can even do it off the catch.
Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
And I love how he's pushing the tempo and creating for others. He does this game in and game out. Incredible.
That is just beautiful ball movement. Unselfish basketball.
Great D that time from Porzingis. And so it's the Golden State Warriors with an almost surefire victory here, up 32 at the end of the quarter and dominating. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Now, I know he's a big man, but he's got some point guard in him if he's making passes like this.
Both teams changing it up here. Timeout called, the Warriors. They've got Chris Dunn. He's out there with Brandon Podziemski. And it's Big Dog in it to 5. That's the Warriors 5. George outside. Fires from deep. Big Dog pulls it in. Big Dog's got 6 rebounds here tonight. He got it again! Sensational!
And he's been dominant so far in this one.
Shouldering the offense. Really taking it to the opposition. Pass to Flag.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Now here's George. 6 on the shot clock. It's stolen. Left side Mooney. And here's Dunn. Inside. And it's good! He hits another one!
Oh, make that 61 points.
Everything is going his way right now. Outside Russell. Back to George. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
He's trying to force his way into a rhythm, but that's not helping.
Oh, another one falls!
What a performance. He's now tied for 3rd most points in single-game playoff history.
Boy, the way he's been scoring the ball, you had a feeling he'd leave his name in the record books. Now here's Russell, defended by Podziemski.
Get outside, get outside.
We've got 1:13 left in the 4th quarter. Dallas, no good that time either.
You kind of wonder where his head's at. The shot selection hasn't been there, and of course that one was just crazy.
Sexton comes with a double team. Another one falls! Amazing!
And he now owns 3rd place for most points in a playoff game.
Oh, just an incredible game. Nothing can slow him down. Count it. Good.
And when you look at the numbers over the last few years, it's clear that George has made a jump as a playmaker.
Gafford with the block. George passes to Russell. Back to George. Outside Sexton. Let's go with a 3. And the rebound goes to the Warriors.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line. You can feel the excitement in this arena. These guys have done one heck of a job.
What a great performance. They have given the fans their money's worth.
Pass to Flag. Outside Sexton. 4-3. He buries it from 3. Again! What an avalanche!
And he's now bested his previous mark, breaking his own record for the 2nd highest postseason offensive performance. He was already in elite company with Elgin Baylor and passing 2 other more recent performances from Donovan Mitchell with 57 points and Jimmy Buckets Butler with 56 back in 2023.
You know, it seems he is never done, never slowing down. He's always continuing to deliver in the biggest games on the biggest stage in the NBA playoffs. Hats off to another absolutely incredible performance. One that easily goes down as the best ever in NBA playoff history. And so the Golden State Warriors have won the series.
And they have proven how worthy they are of being conference champions. They've cleared so many big hurdles this season, and no matter what the situation has been, they just kept finding ways to get it done.
Indeed, and now one final challenge for them to overcome. Maybe the biggest challenge they've faced yet.
Yeah, and you know at this stage of the playoffs, it can get exhausting. But the energy they had to close out this series was incredible. they'll be carrying some serious momentum into the finals.
So for tonight, they'll celebrate being the Western Conference champions. But tomorrow, all attention on the NBA Finals. Now over to Dominic Hamill